Afternoon, folks. How are you? We are going to do quick gear vid. I got a cool piece of new gear in. It was from a Kickstarter campaign. I too, unfortunately, have that crow or mockingbird gene where if it looks cool and shiny, I'm like, ooh. And so, Kickstarter unfortunately has my number and sends me stuff all the time, and sometimes it is really cool and I'm like, that's really, really different and interesting, so I'm going to grab it. And it is this, the-kracken. Oceanus-brass makes these. I had never heard of oceanus-brass until this popped up in my notifications. And I opened it up and I took a look at it, and I collect all kinds of shit. Gear queer is how they usually refer to people like me, grown men who like toys way too much. But this is just way too freaking cool. It's not a mechanism I've seen before, and I have a few knives. This is absolutely bitchin'. So, I know that the run is over because they have shipped it to me. That means the Kickstarter campaign has ended. I did go to their page. I did not pay $100 for this, I can tell you that right now, but that's what they are asking. Now, she's machined out of billet brass. These right here are little neodymium magnets that there should be a matching set in there, but you can't see them. You can see those though. So you can see how it would lock open and closed. Most stable locking system I've ever seen is what it is. And I'm not so sure I would hang it from the bow shackle that was included because I got on the Kickstarter campaign. Really not so sure I would leave this hanging off my backpack. It's gonna open up. Now, it might be that the stainless steel hardware, torque bits, need to be tightened up. Entirely possible. I just got this. I haven't even futzed with it yet. The stainless steel hardware was one of the upgrades. When I bought this, it was the base package, and it didn't come with the bow shackle and the stainless steel hardware. They had a tiering system, and the more support they got, the more stuff they added on, like this plate. This plate wasn't there. That plate was added on later on, along with the stainless steel screws that hold the plate in. The interesting thing about this is the blade itself. The blade itself is removable and interchangeable, and what you change it with, God forbid I should ever have tools laying around when I'm going to do something like this. Anyway, it's basically just a utility knife blade. That's all it is. Pop the cover off those two screws, you slide the utility blade out, you slide a new one in, or you flip it around, which is what I used to do when the blades of my utility knife used to get dull. Flip it the other way. Two-sided. I think she's super, super cool, but let's take a look at what the webpage has to say. This is going to go into the giant box of shit that somebody's, basically the boy, is going to have to go through when I die, because there's just going to be way too much cool crap in there that they're not going to be digging through it, and somebody's going to find something they find super interesting. Designed for the serious adventurer, the oceanus-brass kracken blade is sharp, eye-catching, and built to last. It is sturdy as hell, I will give it that. We set out to make a timeless cutting instrument that was both rich in history and classic in design. It is literally about as unique a design as you're ever going to see. Never seen anything that looks like that. I've never seen that kind of mechanism before. One that you would want to own and take with you on a day's journey, either on the open ocean. I'm not even drinking. Or in the great outdoors. The result is rugged, attractive knife that can be operated with either hand. We are offering the option to receive your kraken blade without the blade to conform to the laws of your country or territory. Make sure to select the best fulfillment option for you. That's pretty much what they have on here, although they do have a small video you can watch if you are interested. Do we even want to know what well, the shipping options are just with or without blade. I guess in some places you can't have the blade for a utility knife and the utility knife, but there are places where you can't have bullets in your self-defense weapon, so I didn't get it. Anyway, if you're really interested, I think it's cool as hell. It's not something I'm going to carry. I'm still doing the eval on this, the titanium one I replaced my my Orion with. So far so good, although I have had to sharpen it a couple of times. The Orion had better steel for the blade. Oceanus-brass.com, oceanus-brass.com. And then you can scroll through there. They do offer a bunch of really cool stuff, including the next video, which is going to be something else I grabbed there as an add-on when I went to the Kickstarter site because it was just too cool. Both pieces cost me $83 in total. Okay, so Kickstarter is the way to go if you want to get ahead of the curve on this stuff. Not recommending, just saying, cheaper for me that way. All right, thanks for putting some eyeballs on here. I like it. I think it's cool. It's going to sit in its little, whatever the hell this sack is made out of, just like that, in my giant box of crap for somebody else to find after I am dead and gone. While it's cool, I'm gonna have to play with it a little more before I decide I'm gonna attach this to anything. Eye-catching and interesting? Certainly is. Useful? Utility blade. Was a utility blade ever not useful? Heavy? Better part of a pound. Solid machine brass. Not going to work as my everyday carry though. Misshapen enough. Cool as hell though. Alright folks, thanks for swinging by and putting some eyeballs on here. I do want to thank the people at Oceanus for getting that sent out. This I didn't really need, but that's for the next video. And so I'll put it on there. But again, folks at Oceanus, thanks so much. I appreciate you getting them shipped out in time for the kids' birthday. All right, I will catch you on the next one, folks. Thanks for coming by, putting some eyeballs on here. Remember, you are my people, and I love you. Be the big three: happy, healthy, and safe. Unplug. Put your electronic crap in the drawer. Put your feet up. Take 20 minutes, half an hour. Get rid of the static so you can see the signal. Feel so much better afterwards. All right. Skål, my friends.